Okay, we're at 61 Northwest Silva Drive. It's a 3.2, 269, 500 is the price, and 1160 square feet. And it's on just shy of a quarter acre. So this area is super quiet back here. You're only coming back here if you know where you're going or if you're lost. But it's all very similar homes. And then I know they had this in the pictures, but it's kind of cute. All right, roof is newer. I gotta look at the HVAC and the water heater, but actually, is it missing a gate? Let's see. You've got gas. Yeah, so it's missing a gate right here, which is not a warranted item, so that would be something that you'd have to put in for the dogs. And I'll come back out here when I come through the house. Just wanted to see the side. Okay. Oh gosh, okay. It's very spider webby. Okay. Ugh, let's walk through a spider web. So there is not AC out here. I don't know if you can see that. But you could easily just put a window unit in here if you wanted to. Let's see, 2011. So this guy would need to get replaced just because of age. He looks fine, but age-wise, insurance isn't gonna like that. But it is really gross outside right now, and it's not too bad here. Granted, when you get your washer and dryer going, it would get pretty warm and toasty, but okay, hold on. There we go. All right, hang on. All right. So here is the rest of the carport. It's a good size. I mean, if you really wanted to close it in, you could. You'd have to obviously finish off this wall and then put a garage door in, but I don't know how much that would cost. It might not be worth it, but you could if you wanted to. So you've got an entry here. There is a door behind it. We're gonna go in the front. So cute little flower bed. All right, now it shows just like the pictures. What you're not smelling is that there is a smoke smell. It does look like they painted like the whole entire property. And you could get a ozone machine in here to, you know, move the air around and kind of clean the air is what it does. But it does have a smoke smell. It's not too bad. I can tell that they've probably tried to remediate it already, but that's just so you know. All right, so everything's been done except for that one bathroom. There are soft close cabinets, butcher block counter. It's just not plugged in yet. There we go. Fake. storage back here. And then there's a little pass-through right there. And they did put a fan in here, which is actually kind of smart, so that it doesn't get too hot. But there's the carport, so I kind of just like walked around the front and kind of did a circle. So you've got this nice wide plank LVP. Little breakfast bar area. And then they replaced this door, this is new. Little patio area. There's a couple planks back there missing, but it does look like there's a, chain link fence behind it. And it is fenced on that side. So a couple things the VA is not going to like is just some of the vines growing, but that's an easy fix. It's very smooth. Oh, there's no lock. Yes, there is. Okay. So just a little closet. Your HVAC unit. It says installed on the 24th. And it was October 24th. Oops. And you've got your bathroom over here. If you lose these things, it's actually not too bad. Let's see. Changes colors. I don't know what that does. Oh, that is the cabinet. So I think I can't tell if they're still working on things or not, but that's a similar hole in the other bathroom. But it does, that works. Okay. So this is a floating LVP, it clicks in, so I'm gonna stop talking so you can hear. It's not a bad thing. I don't see like movement or cracks, or anything like that. It looks like it's tight, but it's just that it's, if they have an underlayment, like a vapor barrier or something like that, sometimes you'll hear stuff like that. So, but since we're down here, again, front door's this way, back door's this way. There's that little closet, your HVAC, your laundry, and then, or bathroom. And then there's another linen closet. There's a lot of storage because there's storage right here too. But then you've got your owner's suite, bathroom. Or I can't talk today. Try it again. Owner's suite, bedroom. So this is the one with the built-in shelves. So this could easily be an office, and you could put, I would say, like a full-size bed here. You might only be able to get one nightstand, but you would be able to put a full-size bed in here, possibly a queen. Oh, it's magnetic. All right, so again, this one's to the front. Looks like they've replaced a lot of the windows as well. And again, the floor is kind of, I don't want to say it squeaks, but maybe with some furniture on it, it wouldn't be noisy. And it's got just a slider door. So this is how we sneak on our neighbors. So this one, it's fine. The one, since we're inside, I'll tell you because they were outside working. So the neighbor on this side has a lot of stuff in their front yard, but their backyard is fine. So I don't know if they're just working on a project, but there's a lot of bushes on that side. So kind of makes me think they might be like that all the time, not sure. But when I drive out, I'll show you. There's a lot of natural light. It's supposed to thunderstorm today, so even with it being kind of as cloudy as it is, you've got a lot of natural light in this house too. So you've got those closets and these closets, which does limit where you can put furniture, but what I've seen people do in this floor plan is they'll put like a tall dresser here, they'll put the bed here, and then just put a nightstand and a nightstand. And there's already 2 outlets, so you're good. Or sometimes they'll kind of move it over this way and then put a long dresser here. But obviously this house is on the smaller end square footage wise, so your rooms aren't going to be huge, but you can still put a lot of furniture in here. So here is your bathroom. It does look like they have kind of reconfigured it a little bit and updated it. So this is a little bit wonky. So sink, but then if I go straight up, hi by the way, this is kind of off-centered. But it kind of works. You could put like another like floating shelf to put your stuff on it. But again, there's the whole, but they did update this, which is nice. So the head is there. So, there is a lip down here, but you would probably need to do a, shower liner. So they have those flipped, but it does say on. That's weird. But there you go. And the more I'm in the house, I already don't really smell the smoke, which does lead me to think that they've tried to mitigate it as much as they could. But like I said, an ozone machine would really help. There you go. So overall, it's super cute. Oh, let me sneak you a look in the backyard over here. I'm just gonna pretend that I'm not doing that. So they've got a vinyl fence back there. All right, there you go.